Okay, so today we're going to do our very first tutorial review. And for that, I've chosen What Would Lizzy Do? There's a reason I've chosen hers because I've been following her for a little while now, and I absolutely love her style, and I love her ability to be, you know, raw and upfront and honest about, you know, what she likes, what she doesn't like. And she's crazy and wild, and I love that. So I have picked one of her tutorials called Back to School Everyday Makeup Fresh, Fast, and Easy. I have not watched this tutorial. I watched the very beginning of it just to kind of make sure it was exactly what I wanted. I've got my hair put back and I'm going to start the tutorial. I will note that obviously my lighting, it's weird, it's yellow, and there's not a darn thing I can do about it right now. So
I just like to put a primer, especially before my foundation.
Primer.
Because it's super handy.
I actually have one of the products she's using, which is the Adrian one, and I kind of got it because she recommended it. I'm going to go in like she did with triangles. And I don't like to get too close to my eye because I'm a little freaked out about that. And then we just blend it. She sets it with a pressed powder, which I don't have right now. All I have is this translucent powder. Translucent Fair 105 from CoverGirl. Let's see if we can set our powder, our foundation. So yeah, I'm setting my powder. So instead of foundation, what she does is she puts powder all over her face, and I'm not going to use a stipple brush for that. I'm going to use this brush, the powder brush. I bet that's why it's called a powder brush. Okay, we're going to give it a go. We're going to try this and see what happens. So that's the whole point, right? To try new things and not do exactly what I was doing before. We'll see. And I don't know if I'm the only one who has this problem, and you probably can't even see, but I have really translucent eyelids, and they actually, you can see the veins in them. She primes her eyebrows. So she does this with the eyebrows. I almost put on my eyelid because I was just, that's what I think about when I get this stuff out, is doing my eyelids. But we're going to try putting it on our eyebrows. I do not have a brow kit yet. What I've been using, maybe this is wrong of me. I don't think you can go wrong. That's what I'm learning, is you can't really go wrong. So I use Dollar Store, see, LA Colors, Dollar Store, in trendy, because it's trendy to go to the dollar store. But we're going to try the Urban Decay today. I didn't know to use a powder for your eyebrows until I started watching YouTube videos. So we're going to go in and try to fill in our eyebrows with powder. I'm just doing the best I can because that's what I got. Best I get. Best I can is all I can do. Does that look... This one needs a little more. Does that look like somebody who might sort of know what the hell they're doing? So then I go through with a pencil because I can. She says to prime your eyes, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of glad that she took this step because, like I said, my eyes are completely like see-through and weird. And I do like this because it did get rid of my veins, mostly. She uses the Naked palette. This is what I have because this is what I could afford, and that's the Naked Basics palette. So, I mean, I've got a good range. So we're going to just work with what we have because that's what we're going to do. And we're going to use an eye crease brush. And she said any pearly eyeshadow to go in the tear duct here. And because all I have pearlescent wise is, and this is not looking anything like what she said, but that's why we're doing this. I'm using Venus. She used Sin, which I don't have. So I'm using Venus. That's what we got. There's where we're at. That's what we're doing. And then she uses Naked, which I have Naked too, so I'm guessing that's kind of the same. So this is a crease color, so we're going to use the same crease brush. I don't tend to go quite this light, which is a new thing for me, so that's good, right? Because I feel like I just didn't do anything, so what's the point, right? But then again, I mean, it's fun to put on makeup, so just put it in the crease. So now we've got Foxy on the brow bone, and she said right on the brow bone, so that's what we're going to do right here. I don't have as big a brow bone as some other people's, and I don't know if that's even showing up very well. And I'm going to do what she actually suggests. I do love to use Venus. It's a little shimmer. I love to use that. I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use my smudge brush because I like something that's a little bit, holds together a little bit more. But I'm just going to use that here. And I'm not even going to use that much so that you're not even really going to tell. But I can tell. And that's what matters. There we go. So, my highlight shade's on. I got the Master Precise by Eye Studio from Maybelline. She puts this on her eyes. That's what we're going to do. And I actually use this. I pat it on. I don't have the most steady hand. And I do try to wing it out like you guys, the girls have shown me. But I'm not all that great at it. But I don't have the most steady hand, so I just try to make up for that with not picking my hand up much, if that makes sense. I don't really color it in except on the end here. The rest of the time, and I don't typically go all the way in, but I'm going to try for this one because I have really, really small lids. So if I go too far in, no, if I make too heavy of a line, that's one reason I like this, is because I can really get in here, and I don't know if you can see this. But I'll literally get right by my lashes and press. And that's like as close as I can get. I don't want to take up too much lid with eyeliner, because then it all disappears when I close my eyes. Or when I look up, see? So, that's pretty good. I'm going to try to get in the line here a little bit. You probably can't see any of this. Again, first time doing this. Be gentle on me. So, I don't know if this is what she had in mind, but that's where I got with it. I'm going to do the other eye. And I'm sure you still can't see anything. Again, I press it on. I always come up from this and make my little tiny wing. So can you see my small wing? So I have two options for mascara. I've got the Benefit They're Real, which I like it for certain things. And then I have the XXL Pro 24-Hour Bold, which I got on super clearance or something. And I always do a coat on top first, and maybe I'm the only one who does that because I haven't seen you guys doing that. And I don't know where I got that from. Maybe when I sold Avon. Maybe that's where I got that from. And I don't usually... I wasn't going to use this for my bottom lash, but I guess I just did. Because I'm usually a one coat mascara out the door kind of girl. I've covered my face the entire time. Ah, that's pretty, right? But I have been noticing that now that I'm doing this stuff with you guys, that it takes me a lot longer to get ready in the morning. So, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So anyways, it has two sides, 1 and 2. And 1, I think, kind of lengthens, and I'm using these terms vaguely because I don't really know. And 2 kind of gives you volume, or whatever. I use them because I can't use 1 without 2, because I have OCD issues. And now we're going to move on to cheeks. And I will tell you right now, I'm afraid of blush. So it is a Fit Me blush. Light Rose, because this is as bold as I'm willing to go on my cheeks, and I don't think it works even. I don't even think it puts any color on there. And it's broken and almost gone and cheap. So if you have blush recommendations for me, leave them down below, because I'm looking for something. I'm old school, dude. If I'm gonna get ready to take a picture, I'll do one of these to flush up the cheeks, because that's what they used to do in the old days. So if I really need some flush, just do that. I'm like, oh look, it's instant. I don't, like I said, I don't know that this is doing anything. I don't get blush, and maybe it's because I'm not using the right color or enough pigmented blush. I don't know. I'm gonna try putting just a little bit. And yes, I am using the shimmer shadow, because I think that the light picks up and you don't need very much at all. So I'm using Virgin out of this Naked Basics palette, and you don't need very much at all because the shimmers pick up the light. So that's what I do. And you can't tell in this light, so what the heck am I doing for you over there? But I'll do it up here. Yeah, and you just kind of fake it till you make it. That's what I think. Fake it till you make it kind of deal. And she doesn't believe in contouring. So we're going to move on to lips, and then we'll see what the finished look looks like, and maybe I want to add a little bit of contouring. Hopefully when I start losing weight again, my cheeks will pop out. They usually do when I start losing weight again. So we're going to use the Sephora in Sweet Beige, and we're going to see what that looks like. We may hate it, we may love it. I just got it the other day. But I think it's going to be a really nude lip on me, because that's kind of the color of my lips anyway. So let's see. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. Soft and nude. Yeah, that works. Can you see that? I am going to contour because, and it's very lightly, because I don't contour very much anyway, but I'm going to do it because I have to. I can't not. I miss my cheekbones. And I got this one, the Hula from Benefit. Okay, so I'm going to take my hair down. And I know you're saying, what kind of hairstyle are you doing today? Girl, I killed my flat iron a while back. And I put one on my wish list, but I didn't get one for Christmas. And I don't think I'm going to get one for my birthday, which is in like a week. So, this is the look I've been going with. Lots of gel. One thing I'm hoping to learn from all of you, as I spray my hair, shellac it, that's what I call it, shellacking my hair. One thing I hope to learn from some of you, any of you, all of you, I have coarse, curly, very, very thick hair. So, if you have suggestions, let me know. This is my look for Lizzie's tutorial. I don't know. I think I like it. It looks really simple. Really easy to do. I think I could do this really quickly in the morning, so that's good. That's me. That's our first toot review. If you have some tutorials that you would like me to review, just leave the link down below, and I'll see what I can get to. For right now, I'm just going to go to the beauty vloggers that I really, really like. What Would Lizzy Do is one of my favorites, so make sure you check her out and subscribe to her channel. And yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out for any of your tutorials, so keep posting them.